Good evening, folks. It's 21/12 and the 26th day, 10th month, 2022. And this is Rob D coming to you from Northern England. I'd like to point your directions here to a split flow going on, and some booming and some pluming. And let's just hope this modem holds. And the people looking at me don't talk too much, and I don't get too self-conscious. Yeah, I told him to go out. Anyways, that's all I'm going to say about that. Well, welcome to Birthing Day. We see the big six descending on Melbourne, big fold move going on. So I'm just going to go right to it because I'm not going to count on the connection. Now, let me look and see if it's working. Yeah, looks like it. No comments yet. Oh, that's just what's coming. There's Halloween. Birthing Day of this storm is now. This is Birthing Day. So the big birther of it all is when they cut this moisture of that other storm and send it away. That's going to free the eddy that was over here impacting this. And it's just going to fuck off, like the crow says all the time. And a lot of bombs fueling this edge here. I don't know if you can quite make them out. It's not coming in real clear. I'm not quite used to this guy's. He's got a huge monitor. Wow. Boom, 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 boom! Boom, 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 bzzz. Oh, they frying you over here on the low deck. Look at that, eh? It's really the first good look I had, so I figured I might as well just go with it. Yeah, I got a chance to do a little Geo-talk to a community group tonight. That's always nice to do. Right, look at the frying. Fried. And all of the people getting fried. You know, Flintstones sang? Here they come on the run with the burger in the bun, and the planes coming with them when they fly, and the booming ain't complete till you're on a slab as meat. Getting fried, Canberra style. Yeah, getting fried Canberra style. That's a whole new term. It's not quite as amusing when the damage is still going on. Hey, you got a lot of action going on here. Are you dizzy yet? Should I slow it down? Boom, boom, boom. Deploying something. Sizzling. Low deck fryer going on here over Melbourne. What, you got next rad there? What's going on in Radelaide? Ah, yeah, the buzzer's on over there. Bzzz, getting fried. They're rattling their teeth over there. What we got going on up here? Oh, yeah, the coast fry. Oh, a big poof going off over there. Had a real obvious deployment going on off your coast. It's like you have to meet one cam with another. One cam meets another. You know, and you got the low deck. This moved over and kind of reacted with it. But this was definitely a deployment designed to be at the same time those met. And so whatever that's supposed to do, it's going to do it. Right, because that's way over here and you're over here. But, you know, I wasn't too nice for Harvey Bay and my whales seeing all the sickness mix going by. It's not too cool at all when I see this big cloud over here of stuff all going on, you know, the gate B, where the hashtag exposed to 28 might find you to lead toward if you ever, you know, really gave a fuck about children. You would look into that. You know, do it all for the children. Okay, well, let's really do it all for the children. You know, and these hexagons in your skies and this big W with a Walmart sale going on over there. Yeah, you've been sold. Fryers down here and lots of chemical deployments inside the microwave electric soup above you. You know, you got to have some floaties, you know, in your electric soup. Smog. It's electric smog a lot of times is what it was called. So if you want to find data about harm, look up electric smog. Safety issues. You'll find a lot of information about the harms of electromagnetic frequency. You know, which us nutters that go to school paid attention, we knew about. If it's a nutter to study at school, well, I'll tell you what, give me a nutter need a peanut butter sandwich or another honors certificate that gave me an extra day off school while you had to go back early. Yeah, that's what that gives you. Look at the boom booms here, man. There's some boom booms going on. Look. Caught him. Caught him right in the act. Right here. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Back 10 minutes. Wow, another deployment. Different. boom, boom, boom. Hey, we caught him again. Look, right here. Right here. They're doing it, man. They're doing it right in your skies. Right over the top of you. Fueling your demise. Fueling your this. Aye, happy Halloweeny. So we backtrack a bit. Why not? Welcome to today. Today, the Soggy Bottom boys are busy delivering the loads of the chem. And the fryers are flying over Melbourne today. And the accumulations are going to begin to adding up like a calculator. Remember adding up to those ones that you haven't quite desagatized your soils. They ain't dried up. And now we're going to add this to the top of how those levees doing. You think it was time to put them sandbags away yet? I don't think you're done. I really don't. Because it's this. Going to fold around. It's going to meet something coming from the top. And while you're going to get vunted, man. That's where the C-U-N-E-N-T meets the Vic, man, and you're going to get vunted, man, by the cuntation mark people out there that have been cunting us all. Because, you live in a country, so you might as well say you're getting cunted. And, well, in this case, I couldn't decide how to nickname that, so that's just the vunt. Live with it. And whoever don't know what the Bureau of Morons and even say that, what's the BOM? And you're close to being fired even for asking that question. I was laughing, actually. So am I going to put up with this? You got a bit of showers and some lightning bolts coming through here on a Friday the 28th. See, 7 a.m. my time over here. I'm trying to do a calculation. Ciphers. Well, you figure it out. Yeah. 7 a.m. my time on Friday. You start doing the math. I'll give you education, which isn't how you're supposed to say education. But when you're educated, you get into punny things. Anybody try to do any funny words on autocorrect lately? My God, it's a nightmare. They're trying to get rid of clever. Now turn that shit off and live with your mistakes. My God, look at that. It looks like the word "see" there. Hey, are they seeing you? Hey, they're literally giving you the logo, ain't they? Well, when we get the vunt down here. How would you make the vunt cake? Can we make a special mold for that one? Would it still look the same? I can't help it. It's been a while since I've been live. It's kind of nice. This one moves pretty good. See, we got a comment yet. Oh my God, I see somebody. It's Hart Honer. It's snowing in Manitoba, Canada. But I ain't looking at Canada right now. That is nice. Is it winter time and snowing in Canada? Well, that's unexpected. I remember it snowed on Halloween in Connecticut before during a full moon. Yeah, we still crunched our way through the snow and got our due. And the candy was good. And people weren't telling us it was poison to make us hate our neighbors then. All it takes is one guy to make you hate your neighbors. He does something odd or says it was there. My God. Make us hate our neighbors from Halloween. Anyways, I digress. Hey, have some lightning bolt Bowie skies here. It's bizarre, man. You're going to let them spray your skies. These chem bombs I have will greet you this morning. Will bring tears to your eyes, like maybe literally. They sold us vaccine children. Sold us all bad fillings. Got amalgams? Yeah. Sold us all so willing. Will you be willingly sold? I don't think so. I know Australia, when it wises up, man, it's going to make some other people get wise. Yeah, I have a feeling. Look at the big V here. Is that a funtation mark? Or have we crossed the border yet? It might be in Queensland now. Does it matter? Should there be a border? Should we draw a line in the sand that says this has got to stop? And then don't worry about what side of your flag you're waving. The flag they're waving right now is the Jolly Rogers, man, and they're acting like a bunch of pirates. And that's the Skull and Bones. And what does that lead to? That means a warning saying it's toxic. It's the Skull and Bones. It's the Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is mean. Mr. Yuck is for the party green. Hey, tell you something green and they're being yucky. Meanwhile, they're frying your skies. They're bombing the hell out of you. They're owning your weather, and they're leading to the following scenario. Do you want to see it? Oh my God, where do you see this? I didn't know how to do this. Here's your 24. Have it. I don't totally agree with that either. Not at all. Yeah, that's what I think is 24. 12, have it on 3. Would you like to see 5? How about the great big 10? Bam! All right in the old keister. Have it. This is bad. The runoff is never going to stop. You get 10 days, it's consistent rains. And I have a feeling that there's going to be the mud stains on the sides of some houses, because when I zoom back, you're going to drop your jaw. Here it comes again. They did it again. New Zealand, Tassie, 3/4 of Oz, except over here, which again escapes it, because I got to hit that with the EMF to do the folds to do all this, right? Or maybe those lakes are full right now, and whoever pumps those out and bottles the water that toxified all your water over here, so you have to buy it from over here, they make a lot of money. Big money in bottled water, man. Look at the totals on this center from the ass. It says, you're fucked. The icon says, hey, 5 days, you're fucked, right? But the GFS really went wild in a couple places. They said, hey, Darwin, I think you're going to get it. You're going to get it. This is almost a Higgins forecast. This is all over the show, so I ain't carrying too much weight to it. And that almost looks like bad wallpaper. Or after the Ukraine flag, after all the propaganda gets through with it. Not really, man. Come on. That's pinpoint accuracy of which towns are going to flood, so take good note of this. Did you hear what I just told you? This is almost pinpoint accurate where they're going to flood you. It's kind of lining up with some maps I've been pulling up and working on. Maybe I'll show them one day. Maybe I won't. I would go full megatard, man. This full retard stuff's for amateur hours. That's for the people that say they're woke, man. Now, I can prove my stuff. That makes you a megatard. You could own your work. And again, the valley here, with the perishing villages in the Genghis Khan cabans, spraying you all from dusk to dawn, have come up with an incredible amount of water to bring down these mountains in various directions. Just running you some days by here. I'm very concerned, actually, it is. I'm going to keep saying to me, how much more are these dams gonna take? Have you dropped the water level out of them and have get them a good look? You better to have what rain is falling down and coming down the mountains than to have that added to it, that's for sure. All right, we'll go to some other high totals here that were of concern to me through the trough. I think this total is going to go much higher up here, even through Orange and Bathurst. I'm not agreeing with this at all. Pressure maps clearly show me that there's a discrepancy here in the 14 line that will come on the 10 day. So I'll have to go here. And let's just take the rain weather. Let's go with temperature. Come on with the temperature where I want it, right here. I'll hit you on the 10 day on the temperature. Let's look at this pressure here. Just because I was having a look at it this morning. Right, if this is the high, right? I'm going to give you a little test. Think in your mind, what direction is a high turn in the southern hemisphere? I'm not going to wait too long for your answer. And there's a weird one coming. Right, this is in this direction here. So she's kicking cold in, right? This here is spinning this direction. It's low. She's pumping warm tropical air right in here. It's going to cause a wind here. It's going to whip a bunch of dust up. You guys are going to say, Robert, there's a bunch of stuff on my car. I'm expecting this. It has to happen. This is hot. It's going to make a low current while this rushes over on the top. Because high rushes toward low. But yet hot is going to have a strange effect. Watch this. This is a terrible setup. When you get a low like this over the top of a lot of really hot air, and it's pumping it down on top of this is going to rush, so that has to hit the floor. When it hits the floor, you're going to have a lightning show, and it's going to continue after that 10 days. It has to. That doesn't just end. As a matter of fact, it's going to look a lot worse as the totals of the first batch of the birthing of the Great Pumpkin Storm, as I'm going to call it. It's our Halloween time. It lets me identify it on my files. And even these colors are kind of pumpkin-y here, eh? We got a little pumpkin storm. Pumpkin storm, pumpkin storm. They're punking your asses, man. You're getting punked, pwned, and owned. Poked like a peggy-weggy son. Oh, my. And good morning, Mr. Bradshaw. Ditto's my, with the ultimate respects. Yeah, Hey, you don't know, man. This is the guy that makes the tools, man. He's right there, man. Go out, go on, ask him. Triple AccuVac wine. Get it. Should I keep going? New dimension. Harmonizer with the both rings on it. I love wearing the outside ring around my neck. Incredibly healy. I'll talk about it with you after you buy it. Let me know. I don't get nothing out of it. I'm just watching. I'm trying to hear Rachel scream in the background. How do you know I'm not in Queensland right now? You people don't know me. So, anyways, I'll keep reporting. How do you know? You don't hear no thunder and lightning in the background. You don't hear the sound of goose step, do you? No, that means I'd be down here in Vic with the Melbourne mob. You have no idea wherever I'm going to be. I flew offline for 2 days. You people don't know where I'm going to go. You blame something on me now, motherfucker. Let's see what we got here. This is the Kangaroo Island. Oh, this is right here. Is the spot where the whales beach, like nearly exactly where I'm pointing. And look at the chem over the top. Isn't that very respectful for them? Is it going to happen again in that spot? Because this is a key navigation corridor for the whales. And whenever they spray this heavy and fry it, I notice it's not good. I feel terrible. When I look at it, I feel bad for the animals there. And when I see a string of chem bombs over the island where all these whales beach themselves, I consider it very disrespectful to the spirits of those animals. But, when it comes to respect and it comes to how we're generally treated as a population by our oppressors for the last thousands of years, they're the serfs. So if we get bird them out, we breed them out, and prima nocte bunch of motherfuckers. And, well, they feel entitled to your sky, and I imagine they'll feel there's a tax involved in you breathing someday. Somebody will figure out how to plant a flag in the sky and say they own it. Or will they just have to shine a laser beam on it? And should we go first and say, I claim this sky for all the animals of the water and all the birds of the field and all the beautiful things that have not even been created yet? By God, not by in a laboratory on Plum Island or something. Like something natural, not a Crimea people. Because, man, they'd be crying you a river. It's a fucking dirty river, isn't it? So toxic out there these days. So anyways, I'm going to continue a bit. Like I said, I'm not going to go that line. I'm feeling a bit self-conscious. I ain't picking up shit on your BOM radar. I ain't going to look. Right? They hiding everything. You guys are showing me all the fryings. It's happening. What do you want? You want an EMF prediction to move this storm? I could do it by watching it. Right, to fold this thing around, I got to heat it here, here, and here. I got to hit a big womp here, hem the chem. And I've already seen and showed that single image from earlier. I'm sending this down here. This has to shut off, but the little pulses here. I have to turn on Alice. Alice has to hit a flat. I have to keep a big pulse here. Boom, boom, big circle one. The wicked glitch of the west, if you will. And later on, the wicked glitch of the east comes on over here between Longreach, and it goes do, 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 and it pops a reverb down and makes a corridor, and it'll slide it down in. And then they hit a scatter beam. Pow! When that'll be a big blast up your coast, probably from this direction on down in a V. It'll scatter the moisture out where it'll still be there, but the droplets will be smaller. And then I can use the individual NextRad to pulse them along, kind of like you've been seeing. Small pulse, corridor in, big one on, holds it back, let it bunch, let it fold, let it throw. Pop the chem on top of it and let it roll, like they're going to start doing here. They'll start to move soon. They've already started some rain coming down up here. And I think that's your forecast, all I'm really going to do tonight. I just want you guys to know I'm okay, I appreciate your support and all. I love y'all too. But I can't be here every minute to do this. I'm just not. I got to support myself. And since everybody hates PayPal and I'm not trusting of the other things, I will just go handle myself. If you get a forecast, you do. And if you don't like PayPal, that's okay. I don't want to do facial recognition to do this other one you guys keep sending me. Nah, it's okay. Why you want me to do something worse than what's already going on? Hey, there's a difference between being woke and there's a difference between getting out of bed and doing something, right? Yeah, I know you see storms over. I can't be everywhere. I just can't. But I want to be. I really do. And I love all y'all. You got some bad storms coming again. So I'll give you some quick updates as I go. I've took you past today. That's 3 days down the road. Your big day starts here. This is when you start getting major blasts. Coming Halloween is not going to be fun. It's going to be a horrific night. You don't want to get caught out on the roads, I don't think, that night. The line of thunderstorms itself and the width of the amount of downfalls, you're 50 to 100 miles wide in some cases. And then when you look at it from this length here, you're near 2,000 miles long if you count the curve. This is a very dangerous situation coming here on this day. Don't get complacent, okay? If you're already camped out somewhere you're comfortable with, you might want to consider staying there and cleaning stuff in your house so you don't have to go back in and go back out. You can also set a tent up in your house, Don't give up your land, man. Don't give in to this land grab. I must say this. Don't give up the ship, really. And I'll keep your backs. And then we all have fellowship. And it's the most important ship to never give up. And never give up that ship, okay? Big love, people. Peace.